Also, Deepak, on the same, when you've talked about how you can achieve the flow and how we can understand that we are in the state of flow, um, in order to focus on tasks, we need to be defined by a free principles according to Kishis. I cannot pronounce this name, but it's a very great philosopher.
Same
Um,
easy. Mihaly.
Nihali. Okay. So what are these few principles that he talks about?
He speaks about three kinds of lives: the pleasant life, the good life, and the meaningless life. Meaningful life. And the pleasant life is something similar to what you mentioned about Lori Santos.
Yeah.
It goes on the law of diminishing happiness. Give a person one ice cream, a child, one ice cream. The child is happy. You give it second, the happiness is still there. You give it the third, fourth, fifth, by the sixth ice cream, the person wants to throw it away. And that's the story with riches and everything that she mentioned about houses and big houses, because the law of diminishing happiness is the more you get of something, the happiness goes on decreasing to the extent
Hmm.
that you soon start beginning hating it.
Yeah. So it's exactly proportionate to the law of marginal utility, what we are taught in
Exactly,
economics.
since you're into law and yeah.
So let's take a step back. Let's go back to when we were talking about stress and existential crisis. So when people do their job with passion and the hurry to achieve everything, as we see, like the competition has increased. At 23, people are being entrepreneurs, and at 20, they're opening their own companies and LLCs and everything like that. So the hurry to achieve everything, and especially in this day and time, that's why we have brought this question here. Is it inversely proportional, is it inversely proportional to the quality of life?
Absolutely. Excessive movement, hurry is inversely proportional. And the concept of ikigai is a
Slow
slow
living.
paced life. Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
slow paced life.
Can we elucidate a bit of like what is the concept of slow living in ikigai?
Yeah. Yeah. So, for example, a year ago, I was in Bombay, back in Bombay after many years, and I was at the platform, the railway platform. I wanted to take that train ride, the local train. I'd done it long back when I was a student, so I thought, let me try it out. And I was just sitting on the platform, just relaxed. Okay, I was just wanting to observe. I saw people rushing in, rushing out. Okay, the train is about to stop. People are already jumping out, and they are running up the staircase. People are already jumping in, and that was I was just looking at all of them, and they were probably looking at me, thinking I'm some fool sitting there with no purpose in life.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was just kind of observing them and just seeing what's going on. Where are they headed to, and what is the rush in life? And how can it really? Are they joyful? None of them were. Huge stress on them, because the reason they're rushing out is because they probably have another local to catch to the Mumbai Church Gate at 3:46 p.m. There's also another local at 3:51, but they want to catch the 3:46 for some reason.
Same we see with metro lines as well. Yeah.
Absolutely, they want to catch it. So there's a rush. Okay, instead, if they kind of slow down, okay, they'll probably be able to think clearer. It's not a waste of 5 minutes, 3:46 to 3:41. In that 5 minutes, they could probably, as they walk, they could assimilate a few of integrate themselves a little more, into themselves. I'm touching upon another topic related to Ichak Adese's concept of integration. They can keep integrating themselves, and that will lead to a higher productivity than running around. So that 5 minutes is not lost. It's actually you gain it, in actually integrating and slowly moving ahead. So you become more effective and more efficient when you're slow. I know millions will find it very strange. Hey,
Yeah,
Deepak.
that okay, we have to slow down to go fast.
Yes, yes, slow is fast. When you
Yeah.
slow down, you actually go faster. You're more integrated. You're more calmer. You're more composed. You can think better. You can think clearer, more wiser. So there are no mistakes. There are very few mistakes you keep making, as you go on. When you go fast, the tendency of mistakes is high. Rework is very everything. Even coming down a staircase, going up a staircase, the chance of an accident, the chance of doing something um, incorrect is
Yeah.
far higher. So you end up actually doing more work in the same time. Instead of that, do the exact work that is required. So
And more efficient work.
efficiently and effectively.
Yeah. there is a common theme that all our coaches talk about: stop, pause. Even by some of our coaches, I was also advised that the previous podcast that we did, with the filler, like, take some time, think about it, and do, like, speak out your questions. And with the same thing of emotional intelligence, we talked about how you should stop for a second and then say something, like, think about what you're saying. So there is a common theme that we can see here, and this is for the millennials who always think that life in the fast lane is so good and everything like that. It's really not. Like, you need to think about what you say. It's Take a step back. It will be more effective. And this is, and we have not been like, okay, Deepak has been talking to other coaches and the other coaches have been talking to the other coaches. This is the common theme. This comes from within. This is from the art. Deepak has been studying this art for various years now. So of all of our coaches have been studying this art for various years now, and, like, this is a theme that is derived out of that. So for effective work, slow living is the new fast living.